All right, so here we go. Another reason why I keep on talking about the ingredients is just to make sure that you don't have any allergic reactions to any of the products that you're using. This isn't going to be a very accurate little recipe going on for the eyeshadow. So I'm just sort of making it up as I go along, but you guys get the idea. And this is what it looks like. I'll just even put some on my hands so you get an idea. It's just sort of jelly type. It's actually my first time even using glycerin. Does it make my skin feel any more moist? What's the word? Does it make my skin feel any better? Especially if I have dry skin. So-so. I just find that the glycerin is just really greasy. That's why it's usually mixed in with other products. And here's this brown powder. Pour some in a bit, maybe just scoop. So probably just twice the amount of the glycerin going into this cup. There we go. And just going to mix along. I actually find this kind of relaxing. Comment down below if you would ever go through the effort of trying to make your own makeup. And then you see, it's just, this is what I was talking about. It's just a lot of work. Maybe I've added too much powder. This is actually coming in almost like a little dough. And would I put this on my eyes? Let's see how it swatches. And this is why when I see this kind of consistency, I think that I need to either add some RMC powder and then some rubbing alcohol and then just squish it down and just make it into like a pressed eyeshadow powder. What do you guys think? Well, it's kind of shimmery. Do I like how it feels? It just feels kind of greasy, like I keep on saying over and over again. Okay, so if you're working with glycerin, I would just take your time mixing in the pigments and other ingredients, just to make sure that you get everything mixed in really well. And like I said before, the glycerin doesn't seem to dry out. There. Or at least with the ingredients that I'm using. With that turquoise, this highlighter over here, I didn't add in very much RMC powder. Hey, so I think I'm just about done with this mixture, and you just basically just scoop it out, and then take this and then just put it into your contact lens case, and that's about it. In the meantime, if you haven't seen RMC powder before, I'm just going to show you the container. This is really great, no color powder, especially if you wear foundation. And here's the back of the bottle. It's actually fairly inexpensive, and just 2 ingredients, talc and this little word down here in tiny little print, silica. And this is what the actual powder looks like. There you go, you get an idea. I'm just actually just going to do a little swatch on my hand. I'm going to just put it over the brown eyeshadow, or makeup, whatever I'm going to do with it. Probably I'm going to be using it as sort of like a cream eyeshadow. You get the idea. So I didn't add any to this mixture. I just think it's probably just with this mixture here. I actually want to start adding in some rubbing alcohol, just to make sure that with this type of powder that I'm using, that it's mixed in well with the glycerin. All right, so that's basically about it. Thank you so much for watching my my video, and please subscribe to my channel and find out what other interesting products I'm going to be reviewing and doing show and tells on. Have a wonderful day. You guys are the best. Cheers. Oh, I was also just going to add in, when you're making your own makeup, it's always best to try to get the best ingredients you can. I mean, in particular for the pigments and powders. You know, better high quality pigment, the better the homemade product will be. All right. Are there more expensive versions of glycerin? When I was doing the homework on it, the glycerin seemed to be pretty much the what's the word I'm looking at? It seemed to be pretty much standard cost for the glycerin. It wasn't that expensive, no matter what the brand label was. But for the vitamin E, I'm not sure about, but the argan oil can get a little bit on the expensive side. The RMC powder, again, was a pretty reasonable cost. When I originally bought the pigment, it was on sale, but I was glad that I got really good quality ones. The bronzer that I was trying to make into sort of like a creamy brown eyeshadow, or just a matte eyeshadow, was fairly inexpensive. But I kind of wish maybe I got more expensive mineral powder to work with if I was trying to make a matte eyeshadow. It's okay, but I just wonder if I could have gone something a little bit more pigmented. Okay, cheers! Oh, and if you have any other tips on making homemade makeup, please let everybody know. Thanks again.